Hello, love. Welcome back to my YouTube space. Today, I'll be making this beautiful bubble gown dress with scrunchy sleeve, and this is what I made for myself. So, if you're interested in this type of tutorial, you want to learn how to make this bubble gown dress, please stick around and learn how to make this beautiful gown. It's very simple and it is very beginner friendly. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and if you are a first timer, welcome to my space. Thank you very much. So these are the things I'll be using to make this tutorial: my fabric, ruler, scissors, chalk, and my tape. I used an Ankara fabric for this tutorial, and you can see my fabric is folded into two. I used a total of 4 yards, but this one now is 2 yards for the front, another 2 yards for the back. It's an off the shoulder dress, so definitely you're going to leave some inches off. I left 6 inch off, then I took my full length measurement. I used the full fabric at first, but it was too long, so I later reduced it. Then you will take your bust measurement, divide it by 2. Mine is 19 inches. Then you add extra 5 inches or more, depending on how big you want your gown to be. Then you mark it out. After that, you will take your ruler to the full length of your gown at the edge, and you're just going to mark a slant line straight from that point to your bust measurement that you just took. If you take the measurement, it's going to be a bit slant. That means the upper part will be smaller than the lower part. So you just draw the line straight to the point, and that's it about the drafting of this gown. After that, you just cut it out, and you use this one you just cut out again to cut out the back, so it's the same thing you're going to be doing both for the front and the back. Use your scissors and just cut it out. I explain again. After you take your bust measurement, divide by 2 and add 5 inches to it, you're going to take your ruler to the length of your fabric and just draft a straight line from there to the bust measurement you just took. It will come out like this, something like this. You just use this piece to cut another piece again, so both the front and the back is the same. You're not changing anything, it's the same thing. After that, you are going to put the right side facing each other and you stitch it down. If you want to attach a pocket, you attach yours. For mine, I attached a pocket to it, so if you want a pocket, you do that. If you don't, just stitch it down by 1 inch the both sides, 1 inch one side and another inch on the other side. After, okay, this is what it looks like after I stitch my pocket down, and I already stitched the sides down by 1 inch. The next thing is this upper part. You are going to make a casing where your elastic is going to go through. So you're going to just fold in 1 inch and fold a bit inside and stitch it all the way around. Just make a casing that your elastic can go through comfortably, that you won't struggle when you're going to put your elastic through it. You also do the same thing for the down part of the gown. You still fold it in a bit and make a casing for your elastic to go through it too, because there's going to be an elastic at the upper part and the down part of this gown. That's what's going to give it that bubble effect. Okay, this is what it looks like after I stitched it down. You're not going to stitch everything all the way down. You're going to make a bit of an opening so that you can pass your elastic through it. I'm sorry, elastic through it. So this is the opening I made. Pass my elastic through it. You also leave an opening at the down part to pass your elastic through it. The length of the elastic I'm using is my actual bust measurement minus 9 inches. That's the length of elastic I cut out. So I'm just going to pass the elastic through the casing all the way around. It's going to take some time though. All the way around, and you'll see how beautiful it will come out after you are done. This is what it looks like after you are done passing the elastic through it. You can see how beautiful it looks, and this is the down part of the dress. There's also an opening that I made that I'm going to pass my elastic through it too. For the length of the elastic I used to pass through this down part is about 32 inches. So I just passed the elastic through it and I saw that it was okay on me. So you're going to be test running yours. This is the fabric we are going to be using for the sleeve. We have about 20 inches for the length and 6-inch unfold for the wideness of the fabric. 6 inches, yes, 6 inches unfold. So I'm going to just stitch that place down, do the same thing for the second part, and I'll show you. Okay, this is what it looks like. You can see I already open the one part of it. I'll just turn it over again. I'll turn the second part over, and you make sure that the part you stitch will just come to the middle. You arrange the part you stitch in the middle like this, just the way I did it. You make it to come to the middle like this. After that, you're going to also make a casing for your elastic to go through. So from that middle, that place you stitch down and you turned over, you just take a half inch on each side, half inch on one side, another half inch on the other side, and you draw a straight line. You draw a straight line like this. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to make another casing for the elastic to pass through. That's what is going to give it that scrunchy effect. So the line you are just marking now, you're going to stitch on that line. So there's going to be an opening to pass the elastic through it. You just stitch it all the way down, and you do the same thing for the second sleeve. And the length of my elastic is 12 inches because I took 6 inch off when I was cutting the off shoulder. So 6 for the front, 6 for the back, that's 12. So after stitching, you can see I already passed my elastic through one of the sleeve, and you can see it already made that scrunchy effect. So you just pass it through that place, through the opening, pass it through it, and after you pass the elastic through it, you make sure that you measure it and it's up to 12 inches that you need. I used 6 inch off for mine, so depending on what you use, I use 12, so I'll be needing 12 inches for this sleeve. I'll just pin it down so that the elastic will stay in one place. Do the same thing for the other side, so I'll measure it, make sure it's 12 inches. You can see I have my 12 inch that I need, so I'll remove the safety pin and use my affix pin to pin it down in place. And that's just it about this sleeve. Now to attach the sleeve, you are going to measure 5 inches from the side that you joined. From that side you measure 5 inches and mark it out. When you're measuring, you'll be stretching it a bit. Yes, mark your 5 inches and you mark it out. So it's that point that you're going to attach your scrunchy sleeve to. So I'm going to put it this way. You fold in the rough edges like twice, pin it down, then you stitch on it. That's just it. You pin it down and you stitch on it, and you do the same thing for the other sleeve. You're going to fold in those rough edges inside so that your work will be neat. Pin it down, stitch on it, flip it over, and you do the same thing. You mark your 5 inch again, do the same thing and attach it like this, and you can see that your sleeve is made. It's ready. After you do that, you do the same thing for the other sleeve, and we are practically done with this tutorial. Please, if you have watched this point, like, subscribe to my channel, please. And if this tutorial was helpful, please drop a comment and engage in my video, please. Thank you very much for watching to this point. You can see how beautiful it came out. It's a very beautiful gown, very easy to make, totally beginner friendly, and you can make it under 30 minutes, to be very honest. It's very beautiful, and you can see how pretty it is when I wore mine. So thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you for liking, thank you for the comments, thank you for subscribing to my channel. God bless you, and see you all next time. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Yeah, this is me feeling myself. The gown is really pretty. You should make yours. Make it. It's a beautiful gown. It's very easy to make. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. See you guys next time on my next video and my next tutorial. So make sure you make this gown and make sure you wear it. Thank you very much. Bye.